What do you do with what I call webinar killers? I'm talking about, in a lovingly way, those people who don't participate in your webinars and those people who basically are just not showing up in the videos. Now, they can be very, very difficult to deal with. When you're there, when it's happening, it's very annoying because you want to talk to people and you see their faces, but you need to do a lot more strategic planning in order to make it happen for your lesson in the webinar. The first thing I always do is to come up with what I call a social contract arrangement. Nothing serious, but simply say, please confirm that you agree with the following. And this is during the registration or even during the notification, and say, reply back to me that number one, this is a highly interactive session. You have to be in the video because you can be asking questions. Number two, you'd be interacting questions because you'd be giving a lot of opinions, examples, and there's a lot of conversation going on. Please confirm that you do that. And make sure that all of your equipment is running and well, everything is okay, your Wi-Fi allows you to be on video most of the time. So you do a contractual social kind of an arrangement that they do that quickly, and you always remind them over and over again. And then what I usually do is I come up with a small tiny video like what I'm doing, 1 or 2 minutes, to explain to them how different it is to learn in the classroom virtually or e-learning, and how different it is to be in a virtual session using Zoom, Adobe Connect, and others by using a video and interaction, that there's a certain value to presence. So you sort of educate them in that area as a result of that. And then what I usually do is I ask them to test their videos. And usually what I do, if I do that 30 minutes before the webinar, is to get them to test their videos and the like. During the webinar or after the webinar, I strategically put in what I call a cohorts activity, so that a breakout group requires them to have a video interaction and a chat interaction. I also ask them to do a group exercise, so that when the group exercise, there's a kind of a group camaraderie or a group kind of pressure to be able to contribute and getting the feedback. The whole concept in here is participants are less likely to participate or don't show up in the video because it is not extremely clear to them that this is a new way of learning, and therefore you're going to do that. In any case, I was asked a question by a client, and simply, so how do you do with the participants who don't participate, or the videos, people are hiding on the videos? I said, sometimes you have no choice because everybody has different circumstances while they're doing it at work or at home, and they have different conditions, and they may not. So you have to understand those conditions. You have to pre-warn them ahead of time that please find a room that you'll not be interrupted, and as much as possible, if you have children, find a way how to. These are some of the issues that we're dealing right now in the post-pandemic environment. But help them, teach them, learn with them that this is a new way of methodology. So encourage them to use video often and to participate often, because this is just the way we learn today.